If you don't believe in the person, then I get it. But if it's strictly for your person, because you owe somebody a favor, then that's not for the people.
Yes.
And that's part of the problem. Everybody has to put their egos to the side.
Crony
and do
politics.
What's best. And that's part of my thing. You know, the friends and family network's going to end. And that doesn't make people happy because, you know, you're not going to be a friend of mine who doesn't have a skill in this particular thing and get a job to head something that's really important. And we've seen things happen like that over time, and you wonder why things are so, you know, screwed up. So it's beyond the police commissioner. Now, there are moments that I feel like there should be a different level of intensity and urgency, like the violence that we're seeing. I wasn't too happy with what happened yesterday, the day before yesterday, with the Detective Suter case.
That's
on
my
list.
list.
On the same sheet of music there. This is a man's family that's being put through this, and we're coming out with different statements from different groups across the board. Absolutely ridiculous.
Did you know Detective Suter?
I've met him. I met him a few times.
So, with the just complete different views of the same case between State's Attorney Mosby and the Baltimore Police Department, can you get people on the same page? Where's the communication not happening?
Well, I mean, I think you have to. Somebody has to be the adult in the room. We're not going out talking about something so significant to the community without us talking about it first. I mean,
right.
That's like a given. I mean, and first and foremost, the person who decides manner and cause of death is the medical examiner. And the
Absolutely.
medical examiner has ruled this case a homicide and has not changed the ruling. So the police department doesn't have the ability to change the ruling of death, the cause of death. What we're also misconstruing here with this Maryland State Police report is they reviewed it. So that would be like you saying to your car engine has to be rebuilt, and you take your car to the shop and you tell them what the problem is, and they rebuild it. And you're like, I'm still having a problem. So you take it to get a second and a third opinion. And the third opinion, you give them the diagnostics report and you tell them what happened. But they're not going to go in. They're not taking your car. Your car, they're just looking at the paperwork. This person can be in California. Well, based on what you told me and based on what I'm looking at, they did the right thing. So in reality, the Maryland State Police didn't investigate it. We're using the wrong language here. They did not investigate the case. They reviewed the investigation, and based on what they received, they said it was a thorough job done. So it's no one's. I mean, all of these opinions, and one thing I've never done since I've left is publicly talk about my opinion of what happened. That's not fair to Nicole Suter. That's not fair to Sean Suter's kids and his family for all of these people to be injecting opinions about what happened. We want facts. We want to know what happened. And it's actually okay to say, we do not know what happened. It's okay to say that, but you continue investigating.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, and the Suter family is a strong family. I really admire the strength that they have displayed during this very difficult time. They're going through a lot.
Absolutely.
And so this is going to be continuing. I'm sure we have not seen the end.
And of course, I mean, I don't want to gloss over the fact you have the trust issues with the police department, right? And then to find out that he was going to be testifying the next day at the GTTF. I mean, I'm telling you, I mean, if the walls could talk, when I found that out, it's unbelievable. So the case itself was ripe for conspiracy. But let's put that aside and remember, we're dealing with a human being who has family. And I had issues with some of the investigations with the IRB. I don't think there was malicious intent. However, I met with the IRB, I was whatever y'all need from me, whoever I can direct you to, I was a conduit for them to help them navigate. And there were people they didn't interview. And I'm like, it's very hard to get to some declarative statement when you didn't interview everybody that you should have interviewed.
Absolutely.
So I had an issue with that.
Absolutely.